everybody has their favorite ranked mode. It may be because they have a high rank in it or because they just like the mode. But is there an objectively perfect ranked mode, or at least one with the most things supporting it? Let's find out. So how this will work is we will be taking every ranked mode and breaking it down. Then we will compare those modes to find out which one is the best or most fun to play. So first we will be taking a look at Splat Zones. Splat Zones is where there's one or two zones in the middle of the map and you have to ink the zones to take control. Once you're in control, a timer starts ticking down and the goal is to have the lowest score by the end of the match, or to get a 0 to end the match immediately. One of the main pros of this mode is that you don't have to move to make the counter go down, so you don't have to be constantly moving and going into the enemy base. But one of the bad things about this mode is it's really hard to make a comeback because the entire enemy team is guarding the zone. So in order to make a push, you will have to have your whole team going into the zone at the same time. Early in the game, you will have to ink the zone and keep it until you win, and if the enemy team is taking the lead, you might need voice chat. I think this is the most rage-inducing mode and the most simple, but sometimes a simple mode requires a lot of strategy. The next mode is tower control. You hop on a tower and it starts moving. Once you get on, there's an endpoint, and when you reach it, you win. The goal is to move the tower farther than the enemy team moves it. Voice chat is helpful in this mode because you may need all your team on the tower to make one final push. But like in Splat Zones, if they have the tower, it might be hard to get it back because the entire enemy team might be on the tower. But it's better than Splat Zones because there's two places you can take. You can be the person who gets on the tower, or the one who kills enemies to make sure they don't splat the person on the tower. Both positions are very important, and if you use that strategy well, you will win a game. This is probably one of the game modes where you rage the least, so that's also good, but it may be hard to take back a lead when the other team is in your base with the tower. But otherwise, it's really a fun mode. Rainmaker is a mode very similar to tower control, but instead of going on a tower and going into the enemy base, you grab a special weapon called the Rainmaker and going into the enemy base. I wonder why they called that weapon that. It's not like the name of the mode or anything. You can either take two places, like tower control, the person who grabs the Rainmaker, or the person who defends the Rainmaker. I always get mad when I die with the Rainmaker because my team never jumps to me or protects me. Also, the entire enemy team only goes for the Rainmaker, even if they die, so you're never safe when you have the Rainmaker. But if you're good with it, you can maybe get yourself out of a bad situation. The Rainmaker is like a suction bomb. When you shoot it, it charges and explodes at the impact of a suction bomb. But you have to charge it like chargers and splatlings. You may need voice chat a lot for this mode because you never know when to protect the Rainmaker or who's going to grab the Rainmaker. This mode definitely takes the most skill to win and is overall a great mode. Finally, Clamplets. The goal is to pick up clams scattered around the stage, and once you get 10, you get a power clam. Once you get a power clam, you can throw it into the enemy's basket and make your counter go down. There's a lot more to this mode, but that's just the main goal. There are two positions you can play if you use my strategy. My strategy is somebody uses an ink brush and gets the clams into the basket while the rest of the team splats the enemies. But of course you can just go with the flow and follow the objective without voice chat. I think we need voice chat in this mode the most because you can pass clams to each other and they might not know they have to pass them. And they might need you to be at a certain place at a certain time. Feels like the enemy team is always at your basket the second you leave it, and they're always there when you have to enter their base. It feels like they always have an advantage, and I don't know why. I can't have luck, it's probably just me though. I think the game mode is overall annoying. So now, What's the best ranked mode? Tower Control is original, Rainmaker has a new weapon, Zones you don't have to move that much to reach the objective, and Clamplets functions like basketball and is fun to play when you want. But what's the best? Well, I think it's Tower Control because you can easily use a variety of weapons and you don't need to do a certain objective to win. It's fun to play when you're feeling relaxed or feeling competitive. I like how there's more than one way to play, and it's very fun. If I had to rank all the modes, it would be 1. Tower Control, obviously, 2. Rainmaker, 3. Splat Zones, and 4. Clamplets. Rainmaker is good, but is a little more cramped than Tower Control. Zones is easy to win but easier to lose, and Clamplets is just all over the place. There's more I can talk about the modes and how Tower Control or Rainmaker are so good, but this is a 7-minute YouTube video, so... In conclusion, I think Tower Control is the best ranked mode. What's your favorite ranked mode? And should I cover the other modes such as Salmon Run or Turf War for the next video? I hope you guys enjoyed, and bye. Special reminder, I put some stuff in the description, so if you guys want to decide what my next video is about, or follow extra YouTubers who helped me with this video, then go check the description. Bye!